Hi, I'm Julia M. Spencer, real estate advisor, investor, and enthusiast, and I want to talk with this video a little bit about taxes. If you're like me, you have delayed filing taxes on time on April 15th. You've taken an extension, and the extension of course goes for 6 months and goes to October 15th, and now you're going to have to do it no matter what. So my advice to you, if you're a real estate investor, is not to wait till the last minute to accumulate all your taxes or to generate things that are tax deductible. You do this throughout the year. You find your deductions wherever you can. You basically not only try to spend the money for real estate that you want to buy or investments that you want to make, or if you want to buy tax lien foreclosures or whatever kind of investments you have, you also watch very carefully your cash flow, but also your outflow, and you want to spend your money wisely. So instead of going on big shopping sprees and being extravagant, if you make any money, reinvest that back into your business and basically do expenses that benefit your business in the future. So you want to generate as many expenses as you can that are actually tax deductible, as long as they apply to your business and generating more business or improving the business that you already have. So any kind of expenses that have to do with basically spending money on improvements, repairs, maintenance. Maybe you have some long overdue maintenance. You try to do that before the end of a year, so it applies for that year. Any kind of repair work that you've been laying off, also try to schedule that for pretty much the end of that year, so it applies. And otherwise, just keep track of all your receipts, keep track of all your expenses at all times. Your trips to go to your properties are tax deductible if you're checking up on them. Trips to go to the store to buy things for your properties, trips to go see your property managers, and even some of the food, depending on where, of course, your property is located, are also tax deductible. Now, don't take my word for it. Go ahead and go to the irs.gov website. There's a regulation, a rule, and a write-up for every single thing that you think you may or may not be able to deduct. Look those things up and make sure that you only deduct the things that are actually really tax deductible. As a real estate investor, there's a high probability that you probably at some point will get audited. And in that case, what I always recommend, don't start filing and accumulating all your receipts and your proof when you get audited or when you get the audit notice. Prepare for it, assume it's going to happen, and have all that stuff taken care of ahead of time. For example, when I file my taxes, it takes a long time, not because it would take normally a long time to file my taxes. I have a lot of properties, but I actually make it a point and take the time to gather the receipts and photocopy them, or else scan them into my computer and associate them with QuickBooks expenses in my books, so that I can always find everything and I can find proof for everything. So I don't have to go at the end, if I do get audited, and have to have this big nightmare trying to find anything. If you have a tax professional that does this for you, make sure they do their job right as well. I always highly recommend to have a tax professional do your taxes, because they can get quite complicated as a real estate investor. But I also recommend that you kind of keep an overview of how that tax advisor or tax professional is doing your taxes and exactly what he's doing or she's doing, so that you may learn it yourself and you can spot errors quicker and sooner, and also get the maximum amount of deductions. So in summary, keep track of your receipts, watch your expenses as much as watch your income, and make sure everything's timely and your bookkeeping is A+ excellent, and you will be well off as a real estate investor. For more tips like this, go to my website. It's www.juliamspencer.com. The M stands for money. Sign up for your free guide to real estate investing there, and I hope to see you investing soon. Thank you.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.